Sayyidi, during Ramadan we strive to complete the recitation of the Holy Quran in Arabic. Is it good to finish the entire Quran in Arabic, or should we focus on reading as much as we can in our own language to better understand its meanings?
Yeah, whatever you can do, you can read in your own language and then move your finger on the Arabic. So you want the understanding of the Qur'an and the lights of Holy Qur'an, so recite in your own language, read in your own language for an understanding. It's a month in which lights will be coming to you. So this is the difference, this is why the innovation that the shaitan has put upon people is to do the 20 rakahs in Arabic for 3 hours. So that's a system that shaitan allows because he knows it makes people run away. So they say, why shaitan is allowing this in Ramadan? Because otherwise he would have blocked it, he would have put everything in difficulty. When this system of reciting Qur'an for the 20 rakahs were for Arabs, because for them it was a beautiful meditation. They understand word for word what's being recited. They can sit there for 2 hours of meditation and understanding and absorbing the knowledges and realities. But as this Islam spread worldwide and they don't know Arabic, why are they doing that? The Qur'an has to be read separately and the 20 rakahs has to be achieved, and that can be achieved with just 2 verses of Qur'an, because all you need are 2 verses of Qur'an to recite and to complete 1 rakah. So we say, no, recite Surat al-Ikhlas, so that 2 in the first rakah or 1 in the first rakah, so that in each 2 rakahs you completed 3 ikhlas, which you get the ajr of the Holy Qur'an. So the whole reward of Qur'an is in 3 ikhlas. So in every rakah make 3 ikhlas, 3 ikhlas, 3 ikhlas, so that you completed the task of 20 rakahs. That's separate. That is qiyam al-layl, the night vigil in which the subhana man taqara bil qudrati wal baqa. The qudra is coming on taraweeh, so that the servant was to complete the 20 rakahs to receive the qudra. But the Qur'an was to be understood separate. So sit and read the Qur'an in your language. And Mawlana Shaykh would describe, your finger has a light, you can follow the Arabic and just go like this but not follow exactly, just read the English and move your finger on the hurufs, so that to absorb the lights. And even more than that, as soon as you open your Qur'an with your English and Arabic, the Arabic is dressing you, it's reading your face and dressing you. So people of tafakkur, they make the connection, make your tafakkur and ask the lights of Qur'an to dress you. As soon as you open it, all the huruf are dressing you, reading your face. And then you read the English or the language that you understand to get an understanding in Ramadan, because the opening of understanding is coming. But then they took these kids, they put them to recite the 20 rakahs in Arabic, none of them know Arabic, by 8 rakahs they ran. So they lost the barakah of 20 rakahs and they didn't even read the Qur'an for all of Ramadan. So the Pakistani mosque, they're there for 20 rakahs. At the end of Ramadan say, we completed Qur'an. I said, but which one of it did you understand? They didn't read a single word in their Urdu of Qur'an. So what was the purpose of that? They missed the whole of this immense blessings to gain an understanding. And that's the danger. So people have to stop, read in their language, oh this is what the shaykh is talking about. We used to go to the masjid down in Surrey and recite about Surat al-Kahf, and they look at us like, what are you talking about? Then we say, when we're going where the 2 rivers meet, and they were looking at us, what 2 rivers are you talking about? I said, here in Surat al-Kahf it describes. Man, because all your life you read it in one language but not your own language. That's what the nasheeds. We're not here to make people Arabs. You know, this is the biggest fear in the Western world, is you're coming to make our people Arabs. No, we're not Arab. We're not here to make anyone Arab, we're here to bring the beatific lights of Islam. So Islam in your language, Islam in its understanding in your language, praise Prophet in your language. So these are the beatific realities, and this is how Islam spread. Now go to subcontinent. When people say, oh Shaykh, you're doing something innovative, and then Amir Khusro and the Chishtiya. Qawwali was invented in Persia, and Amir Khusro was the first of them who sat in their court, and the Qawwal was their diwan, where they made like a majlis, like a concert which they had never done before. And he began to make these poetic recitations and then performed that for his shaykh who is the Chishtiya shaykhs. They added their dum was revolutionary for them because those sounds were for Hindus. So they said, no, we're going to put our qasidas, our praisings upon Prophet with the medium of that sound, and they conquered all of India with bringing Islam. And to this date they don't speak Arabic because it wasn't about them being Arab. Pakistanis are not Arabs. They hold to their tradition, they keep their Urdu, they don't even wear Arabic clothes. So they understood it, that it wasn't about being Arab, it was about your culture adapting with your language the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And look how they kept it. They keep their clothes, they keep their language, but they read Arabic, no problem. But they understood the deen in their language and they made beautiful poetry. Same for India. Big Indian scholars, oh, but they all kept their Indian language, the Hindis and the Urdu. So this is now something new, that they came into the West and say, no, everybody has to be an Arab. No, that's not how Islam spread. We're not doing anything that our masters didn't do. So go back and research the advent of Qawwal, Amir Khusro and Chishtiya. And this is the same as what we're asking now in the Americas and in the West and in these world, is bring to their language, to their sound and to their melodies beatific praisings, not agitating and jazz and these shaitanic sounds, not hard rock and bad sounds, but bring the beatific melodies to the communities that they're familiar with and put upon it the praisings of Sayyidina Muhammad. And you are no different than what the Qawwals did, which was revolutionary at its time. Most of them attacked, most of them fought, and bid'ah and innovation is always shaitan's game, that why you have to do these things. But look back 200 years later, the whole continent became Muslim, inshaAllah.